What's up, Val?
How's everybody doing out there? Welcome to the NorCal Sports Network. Sunday night, we just got off watching the end of the Patriots Dolphins game.
What's up, Justin?
And man, that was a lousy ending. Just let the guys play, man. The guy, that's so ticky tack to call that last play like he was inches short. The whole game, they're inches short and you give them a first down. The whole stinking game, guys get close enough, they go first down, move on. Into the game? No, we're going to review it. NFL, man, I'm starting to wonder if it's fixed, some of this stuff, man. That's ridiculous.
It is.
That's really ridiculous. No, I didn't have any skin in the game. I hate it when the league takes over on, just let them play. I mean, it was so close and it's subjective. You're looking at camera angle. The referee had it marked, and go with the ref when it's not conclusive. It was inconclusive, in my opinion. Guys practice their butts off all week long, hitting hard, sweating, and then they go and then they have the NFL decide it. I just hate that. I hate it when refs and officials decide something. Let the men decide it on the field.
What do you think about what Chuck says? It is fixed. Look at McVay's field goal. What do you think?
Jeez, pretty crazy. That was a weird thing to kick that field goal. What was he doing?
I don't think any sport more than football has had controversial big playoff games, Super Bowls decided, some of them, by really dubious calls. We could have a show on bad calls all in itself.
Yeah, and that field goal, man, that half the people were pissed off and the other people were thrilled because it affected the money line.
Yep.
I mean, it went from 8.5 or as low as 7.5 was the line, and it went from 10 to 7 with that. That was just like, I don't know what you're doing. I mean, just maybe go for the touchdown. Get hey, say we got to within 3. At least we whatever 7. I don't know. Just seemed really odd. So, yep. Lou says money 49ers line was 7. That's why you buy the hook. Yeah, it was started at 8.5, Lou, during the week, and then it dropped down to a lot of books had it at 7.5. So 7, I guess you needed to buy some points, whatever.
Tease those games. Vegas knows what they're doing.
Yeah. MF, I thought the flag on Greenlaw was bad on that. That was not dirty or anything. It was just guy wouldn't go down. They got him down. Come on. That was a woman ref too, calling that. Just let him play. There was no hokey pokey crap. There was no intent. So I don't know. Anyway, 49ers win. It was they didn't play their best, but hey, you win games on the road, and it doesn't matter how you win them. You win them. It was on Larry's show for 3 hours from 4:30 to 4:45 to just about 7:30ish. Took the dogs for a walk, came in, had a little dinner, and
right back at it.
Yeah, so that's why we were 5 minutes late. I had to let my food digest a little bit.
Larry coming? I saw you offered. I don't know.
I invite him. I don't know if he will or not. My guess is he probably won't, just because he's probably wiped out. Yeah. But you never know with the Krug. He might just show up.
I love this analogy between the Niners and the Giants. That was great.
Oh yeah, about getting
great.
High and low expectations.
Yeah.
Spot on.
Did you hear the analogy, Los?
Yeah.
I heard the end of the show. It was like,
yeah, it was great. The Niners are like the guys who got a
like,
plus.
Larry's stealing kind of my stuff. Didn't I mention something about grades last week? D's and C's and B's.
Maybe so. Maybe so.
A little plagiarism going from the great Larry Kruger.
But
much love, Larry. Much love.
I love it when he said the Giants they got a C-. They're like, hey, it wasn't a D. I loved it. That was great. Oh,
I'll tell you. Yeah, we'll get into the
we'll go to later for that shit.
Giants out of the way, so we're not just.
It's up to y'all. It don't matter to me.
Hey, Giants win into Colorado. Had to win at least 3 of 4. They walk out losing 3 of 4.
Wow.
They are still alive if they can beat Arizona. They got to. It's got to be a must win both games. They walk out of there with a split. They're 2.5 behind Arizona with 10 to go. 10 to go. If they lose both, they're done. They're done. Arizona has a chance to send them away. Yes, MF, Dan, and Los are going to Chase Field. We will be out at Chase Field. Mark Hope! He's all over the board. He's all over the channels. Thank you, Mark. $10. Mike McCarthy, head coach, has a quarterback academy called M2QB, and Tom Brady is mentoring. He is Deion Sanders' son, Shadur Sanders. Larry was flippant and thought I was talking out of my ass. The Colorado Rockies are a big story. They're 3-0 and came back last night. They looked done and they pulled it out. So big win for Colorado. A lot of excitement going on up in Boulder. And
did you see that late hit on that Colorado kid?
The one that got taken to the hospital?
Yeah, that was
I missed that.
Crap. The ball had already hit the ground and the guy just put a shoulder right into him, man. That was.
Is he? I haven't heard any reports. I've been so busy with other things today.
The last thing I said, he may miss a couple of weeks or something like that.
Wow, that's too bad. Yeah, I was busy watching the scoreboard today.
Which scoreboard? Which scoreboard? Baseball, football, or fantasy?
Of course, that scoreboard.
That one.
Oh, here we go. Los, he's throwing.
Congratulations to Dan for whooping my ass. Hey, this is the thanks I get. Like, I help the guy out. I give him like I give him a nickname for his team, and this is the thanks he gets by just whooping my ass.
I know, right?
So.
It wasn't a whooping. 151.48 to 114.9.
Look at that. Look at that.
Once you got both of Buffalo's receivers, then it's all going to be predicated on Josh Allen. If he has a big game, then more likely Davis or Diggs or both are going to be the benefactors. So that's hard to beat. So
yeah, Davis looked good today. Davis looked really.
It's all about
really
matchups.
Good. Yeah, Davis looked really good. And
real quick, Mark Hope with another $5. Hey, we love your $5. Thanks, Mark.
Haruku says, "Do adios." What's that? By Dodger Dam. What's going on into the world? Not sure. Is he in a? Who's locked up in a tight one? A couple of guys are.
MF and Truck are in a tight one.
There's another one that was really tight. That's going to be settled tomorrow, and I think it's Gabe's food review. Oh no, Brock the Party. Gabe's done. Will B has 149.92 and Brock has 115.64, but he's projected to get 156 because tomorrow it's all coming down to Nick Chubb, Michael Pittman Jr., and Bryce Young and the Cleveland defense. Wouldn't surprise me if Gabe pulls this out by 1 point. He seems like he's going to lead a charmed life this year in fantasy football.
Wow. Oh, mine and Sean's aren't going to even be close. Not after tomorrow. He's got 3 players.
Will be.
Plus his defense.
My team was running on idle and still put up almost 150 points. Dangerous.
Yeah, that is true.
You know what?
Yeah,
week to week, buddy. Week to week.
It is.
It's all about matchups. It's all about matchups.
But yeah, Justin, I saw that. Matter of fact, Eric L. He tweeted me that story. That's a joke. Talking about Jock Peterson gives Kapler a shot of whiskey after every win. Whatever. That's who gives a crap.
Hey, great Jock. Looks like you've been drinking a lot of it too.
He's been hitting that bottle, I think.
Jeez.
You know, Puka. Everybody's talking about him, but in listening to a little bit at the end of Larry's show, I agree with Baller. I like defenses that press wide receivers. I mean, they were playing 8 to 10 yards off. It was the same pattern and route every single time. That's simple. They're gonna make adjustments. They're gonna press that kid. He's gonna be a good receiver, but the numbers he's putting up now, don't expect that. Especially when some guy named Cooper Kupp comes back. His numbers will go down a little.
Yeah, you might want to
hold on. I'm working on it right now.
Sources,
Here we go. Here we go.
Sports Network are reporting tonight. Could be replaced by Chardal in coming weeks. Actually, you might want to bring in Matthew Brittingham as a consultant for your team.
I might. Actually, I have a consultant already for the team. He's doing a good job. It's just, you know how it is with the picks. Like, I'm going to pick Kirk over Metcalf or Mike Williams or DJ Moore. Right? You know what I'm saying? I mean,
I would have put him over DJ.
DJ did okay. I think he got
I'm
like
not,
18 or 19.
I'm not that high on DJ really.
But I didn't think Kirk would get almost 25.
You got Justin Fields throwing to him.
Hey, did anybody notice what Mr. CJ Stroud did today? And he was like, he was an afterthought. See, I was trying to trade for him and have him thrown in. Everybody was down on him. You got to remember, that guy's going to be playing from behind all year long. He has to throw. Remember, there's a difference between a good quarterback and a good fantasy quarterback.
Right.
There's a difference.
There's a good point. Yeah, Justin Fields usually is a good fantasy, but not a good.
Oh, well, if I had known their coaching staff was going to make him Tom Brady and sit back there as a pocket quarterback, I wouldn't have taken him. Let that man run. Let him run. That's what he does. Maybe by week 6 he will be. Who knows? But I'll stick with him.
Yeah, MF, he actually had a strong showing today, considering.
Look at Will Martinez. He falls on his face first week, still wins week 1, and then
blows it out, man.
Makes some pretty good deals to put his team back in contention. See, nobody in fantasy football in the NorCal Sports League should have anything named close to the Giants because Farhan doesn't know how to make any moves. And you were going to be called Farhan's Leghorns or whatever. What was the name?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, Farhan's Leghorn. Yeah. Or no, Farhan Leghorn. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we got Will B with Gabe's food review. We may have to go in there and change that name, take authority over it, especially if he's leading the league at some point late in the season. We might just have to have a name change because no one with the name of Gabe's food review could win the league with that name. Might have to change it to the Hitman. Yeah, there you go. I might have to change my name to the Hitman. I cursed Carlos' team with injuries to Waddle and Saquon. Yeah. Burrow hurt again. Who's got Burrow? Yeah.
Don't give me that. Don't give me that.
It could happen to anybody.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
Yeah, I got a trusty third quarterback in Jimmy G.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks good all of a sudden, then he throws 2 picks. He just throws picks out. They're always tipped, or they're just over.
He doesn't look off receivers. He stares them down. For a guy that's been in the league that long, like defensive linemen know where he's going to throw and jump up and knocks balls down.
Trock's pushing.
Isn't it funny that Jimmy at 6 foot 3, 6'4"? How big is Jimmy? 6'3"?
6'3", I think.
Isn't it funny how many balls he gets knocked down compared to shorter Purdy? Because Purdy knows how to look off receivers. He'll look right and then come back left, knowing exactly where somebody's going to be. Those little things and little details make you a little bit better of a quarterback.
I was bummed today. I was starting. I went to start Mostert over Algiers at 9:58, 9:59. I was like, I got to hurry up and get it in. And then it hit 10 o'clock and it locked it and I couldn't do it. Mostert finished with how many points did Mostert have? Come on, what's going on? Okay, here we go. Mostert had what? He ended up with 28?
Yeah,
he had a long touchdown at the end.
Oh my goodness. I wouldn't even shoot.
Mostert is so hit or miss, though.
I know.
He's so hit or miss.
I was going to start him today. I would have had another 25 points. I would have finished with one. Dang it, that could hurt me, those points. You get into a tiebreaker. Points matter. Dang it. I tried, and it was 10 o'clock, and I pushed it, and it's just, I didn't. Yeah, I got up too late, and I started looking at it and studying it, and I thought I just wanted to double check, make sure there was nobody that got announced as being out for the game right before, so you can make changes. And then I thought, you know what? Let me look at Algiers and Mostert. And as I was studying it, I think I'm going to go with Mostert. Boom, too late. So,
hey, Matthew, remember, I didn't offer Richardson for Fields straight up. I was asking for CeeDee Lamb and Diggs. It was a 3 for 3. So get the facts straight. I didn't offer Fields for Richardson straight up 1-on-1, man. Come on now.
There'll be trades flying after tonight. Hopefully this darn trade, man. This one, I hate this system. It takes forever. Will and I made a trade on Saturday afternoon. Here it is Sunday night. Still not done. Probably will get done late tonight.
For midnight.
And then I've got a deal that'll help you, Heroku. Coming your way later.
I was. Or at least some good tequila for sure. Richardson will be concussed. Maybe he'll miss a week. He's still going to be dynamic. I don't know if you saw what he was doing before he got hurt. That kid's going to be dynamic.
Yeah, some players, it's just weird. It's a week-to-week thing,
It's a week-to-week thing.
The one thing
people are getting excited, like they are of their football team. It's week to week. The Dallas Cowboys do not have the best defense in the history of football.
Detroit lost their running back too. You saw that.
And guess who Dallas plays?
Did Gibbs
week 3?
Get hurt?
No, the young kid.
Gibbs.
Montgomery. Is it Montgomery?
Montgomery got hurt or Gibbs?
Montgomery. He got carted off.
Okay.
You know who Dallas plays week 3? Arizona.
Yeah, there we go. Mark Hope. Yeah. Come on.
Way to go, Mark.
Matches 10.
Throwing down the challenge.
Did you watch the games today, Eric? Or
no, I was just following him on Twitter.
Oh, okay. You're following on the little checkerboard again?
No checkerboard, no. Just Twitter.
Just Twitter?
Yeah. That's actually pretty good, man. They put up all the good clips.
Yeah, but there's nothing like watching live football.
No, but you get to catch everything all in one fell
You do
swoop.
too here. Yeah, if you get the NFL Network, you can watch all the games.
You should just get Red Zone. It just goes from game to game.
Yeah. I like the Sunday ticket because you can watch 4 full games at once, the whole games.
That's nice.
Eddie K.
He may, But he's not on my team, so it don't matter.
Oh, wow. That's too bad. He got a concussion. He had 2 TDs earlier. Yeah.
Hey, it's week to, like I said, week to week. Don't get too high after a win. Don't get too low after a loss.
I think they should make almost mandatory that these guys sit out one game if they got a concussion.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really care about these guys, putting them back after, concussion, you get hit again too soon, man. You saw what happened to Tua. It happens all the time.
And
tomorrow, Will.
And by the way, coming back to the Niners, like, props on the win, great job. But no carries for the backup running backs at all.
Yeah, I'm not happy about that.
I know McCaffrey is a stud, but like, you do not want to lose him if you're going to try and win a Super Bowl. Like, as great as he is on 3rd and inches, I want Mason with the ball. He is like 25 pounds heavier and bulkier. McCaffrey, as great as he is, he doesn't run up the middle to a stacked goal line defense very well. So he's better in space. So I'm not quite sure what Shanahan is doing there. Like, he's supposed to have a great running back room. Like, Eli Mitchell, when he's healthy, is really, really good. So it's a little curious. I hope he doesn't run him the full game Thursday on a short turnaround. We'll see.
Yeah, Mark Hope bringing it tonight.
Look at that. Holy crime.
You get hit up in the chat for my takes, but nobody steps up. Where are you, the tough guys at? I'm curious. Yeah. Yeah.
Bringing a little fire to the chat.
There we go. There we go.
I love it. Attaboy, Mark.
We still got this for Eric. Maybe Monday night when we get 100 viewers. Put up that picture of Farhan again, your brother.
No, that was yours. That was your tweet.
No, but you got the one.
Oh, you're talking about the okay.
Yeah. We're gonna get Eric, since everybody thinks he kind of looks like Farhan. Let's take this down here real quick. Oops, you took it down. Okay. So this is for Eric. We're gonna get Eric to shave his head on the show.
Ain't happening, man. Ain't happening.
Hey, you wouldn't do it for a couple $100? Come on, look at that face of yours, man. That hair grows overnight.
It's not even. If I shave this, it's gonna be white, white. It ain't gonna look nothing like Farhan.
But you know how many subs we can gain if we get?
You know how many subs you can get?
Yeah, we
almost as many as the night I went outside and almost got hit by lightning and half the show wanted it. You remember that?
And you got locked out?
No, I didn't get locked out. I just wanted to show you the storm coming, and there was some bolts coming.
350. If we raise 350, Eric, for you, would you do it? Oh, come on.
Nope. Come on.
Hey, that could get you the ticket.
You could wear a hat when you go outside. You just look like Farhan for a few hours before your hair starts growing.
Oh man, that's funny. That's what it's about, Eric. Subs,
man. Put money in your pocket. You can get a Fire Stick from Will Martinez, and you can actually watch the games, and you can actually see the Giants games. And maybe you don't want to see them because they're so boring and bad to watch, but it's probably more exciting watching the Giants on game day than it is watching the game.
Yeah.
At least there's some tension because you're waiting for the pitch.
Yeah.
I know when the pitch is coming, and I was like, strike 3.
I tell you what, there's a little clip that I want to play a little bit later. Maybe, when it starts dying down a little bit, but it has to do with baseball. But interesting. Remember what Ned Coletti predicted on our show about 2 months ago?
The Dodgers will win by more than 10 games.
Yeah, I got that clip. It's a 4-minute clip, but I could play it later. I don't want to do it now. We're still.
Did he say they'd win it by more than 10 games?
You want me to play it?
Or did I say it? I said it. The Dodgers would win by 10 games, right?
Here we go. Here, I'll play it real quick since we're on this. Here we go.
Ned was somewhere in that ballpark.
Yeah, I think he said.
He verbally said it. Yeah,
yep.
For sure.
All right, here we go.
Didn't Marty say the Giants was going to win the division?
Diamondbacks are tied for first. Giants are 2.5 behind them.
I'm worried about the Dodgers.
A lot can change in the next 17, 18 days with the trade deadline. Reshuffled, and they may look completely different here in a few weeks. But I know you feel the Dodgers have the strength of the division, and I would agree with you. Where do you see Arizona and San Francisco ending up in this division, and can San Diego make a run for the playoffs?
Well, I don't think anybody's going to beat the Dodgers. I think they'll win it with days. Just too strong, too good. And I've watched a ton of games all over the place, go to games. I see teams can come in and beat the Dodgers once in a while, and then I'll watch them before or after that particular series, make mistakes all the time. Can't get a runner over. Pittsburgh, just went to Arizona after playing in LA, and can't close down games, can't make fundamental plays. So you're going to see that. You're going to see Arizona get tired as time goes on. Some good young players, some really good young players, some good young pitching. Can they hang on for another 2 months? I'd be shocked.
If there is a weakness on the Dodgers, Ned, do you think it's the bullpen?
I don't think they're as good as they've been, but I think they're good enough to win. And I think they need some more pitching.
What scares me is look how the Dodgers are. I mean, they're having worse pitching problems than the Giants are, and they're right in the thick of it. I mean, you got 4
players.
Right on,
Eric. Yeah. You're it's right crazy. On. I was thinking about that about 2 weeks ago. I'm thinking, for about a 30, I'm guessing here, it's just an observation. I think probably for a 30-game span, they were under 500. And nobody could shake them.
Yep.
And the Giants played like crazy for like 5-6 weeks, right?
Yep.
Giants were out of sight. Arizona's been good since opening day. Nobody could shake the Dodgers, though. And the Dodgers gave everybody probably a month where, okay, run yourself up a 5 or 6, 7 game lead. Let's make this interesting for the last couple of months. And nobody could do it.
Yep.
It's hard to win. It's very, very hard to win. And I think the Giants in Arizona are going to have interesting the last 2 months. I think the Dodgers win it easily, and I think that the Giants and Arizona this year, or remains of it, as really good building blocks.
Mm-hmm.
Probably compete, maybe even stronger a year from now, depending on all sorts of things. San Diego, one of the big disappointments. San Diego, New York, saying, well, this is the worst, or this player is the best. People are always putting tags on it. But all I'll say is I'm trying to think of 2 teams in one league that had more expectation than New York and San Diego, and have fallen so far back. So far back. I looked at the Mets the other day. When I look at standings, if you have a team that's 4 game in 4th place, 10 games out. They're not just 10 games out. They've got 2 more teams ahead of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll add up. Let's say that they're 10 out. The 3rd place team is 7 out, and the 2nd place team is 5 out. That 4th place team is 10 out plus 2nd place team plus 3 out to the 3rd place team. They're 18 games out. Now they can pick up 2 or 3 in a night sometimes, but you're still 18 games back. Right. The last time I think with the Mets, they might be 30-some back if you do the math the way I just laid it out.
There you go.
There we are. Yep. Ned had it
over 2 months ago. That's, he obviously he knows his baseball. Goes without saying, right?
And Farhan, we think we have the team to compete. Therefore,
right.
I'm not making any moves. The only move I'm going for is AJ Pollock. That's the guy we need to put us over the top. Gosh, it's so bad.
That right there is a fireable offense. What he did not do at the deadline.
2 years in a row.
Didn't get better and didn't trade veterans for younger talent. Just stood in the middle. Didn't go one way or another. At least take a risk one way or another. He didn't do either of that. How does the ownership look at him and say, yeah, come on back? How?
I don't know. That's what the wise Mr. Miyagi once said, if you stay in the middle, what happens? You get squished like a grape.
My last
wise
tweet,
words.
My last tweet I fired off last night. I was thinking, there it is. It's kind of a long one, but
yeah, you really went off on that one.
To San Francisco Giants fans, why do you continue to support mediocrity? This ownership group laughs at you that you continue to show up and not fight back. I quit being a season ticket holder after the 22 season because I saw it was going to be more of the same. Would you pay good money to watch a boring movie with no action or entertainment value? Of course not. Then why do you give these owners your money for a team that has sent their future players back to AAA to go with old, slower vets that can't hit and can't beat the worst team in the National League in critical games? You do realize they will continue to do the same thing next year with the same players who will be a year older and slower until you stop drinking the Kool-Aid. Wake up. Eddie D or Joe Lacob or even Jed York would not put up with this pathetic, lackadaisical approach. With the A's moving, it will get even worse because they know you're suckers for this garbage. I said this was a 500 team since April, and I've been lambasted by the Kool-Aid drinkers of Farhan and Gabe that I don't know baseball. Well, guess what, Kool-Aid drinkers? They're 75 and 74 and going to miss the playoffs for the 6th time in the last 7 years. Think about that, and they platoon their future players when they get here. They will never develop under this regime. Time to hire old school baseball men and get rid of this platoon at all costs regime. And then some guy responded to me, old school baseball men is definitely not the answer. Tony La Russa. So I said, how about Dusty Baker and Bruce Bochy? How they doing? Keep drinking the Kool-Aid with this new tech crew bringing you 500 baseball with one of the worst hitting teams, runs scored, and worst defensive teams in Major League Baseball. By the way, Ronald Acuna has more steals than the entire team. So, a couple of clowns are out there, and they come at you. But you know what? After that, I didn't see the normal clowns, you don't know baseball. You don't know baseball. It's like they're going to – you watch. If the Giants win another game or two, they'll be all back. Oh, here we go. Yep. They telling you.
Speaking of Kool-Aid, have grilled cheese, Scott Fowler, and Robert Rothberg been?
Robert's coming back down to earth. The last couple of times he's been on.
They haven't been in for the Rockies series. They haven't been in here.
Robert was there last night. He just
grilled cheese and Scott Fowler.
Scott was around.
Oh, good. You got to show up when things don't go your way.
What I want to know is, what do you guys got against Kool-Aid? I love Kool-Aid.
Hey, I was more of an Ovaltine and a Tang guy myself.
Ooh, really?
Kool-Aid is
the black cherry Kool-Aid. Oh man,
Kool-Aid's the Jim Jones drink. The Jim Jones of Jones.
That was a little bit extra stuff in that Kool-Aid.
Well, that's what I mean. Yeah. The point is,
I know what you mean.
You drink whatever Farhan tells you.
Exactly. And he tells you to drink it, you drink it. Yeah.
Tang was before your time, Eric.
No, I remember Tang. Remember?
I love Tang.
Astronauts.
Tang was good. The orange stuff. Yeah, yep. Tang.
Yep.
Do they even make Tang anymore? Bring it back.
Bring back Tang and bring back Ovaltine.
Yeah, there it is. Invented by NASA. That's what they used for their astronaut.
Tang was good.
Old school.
Yes, Val. Kool-Aid is fire. Like I said, the black cherry. Fantastic.
I do the drink. What was that other drink? Trying to remember. Can't remember which one it was. But anyway,
was it a soda? Was it a soda, a juice?
Oh, the red stuff. Hawaiian Punch.
Hawaiian Punch is good.
Hawaiian Punch is good. Hawaiian Punch is good. You don't
put that in the Camelback, you'll never get that thing cleaned out.
Morkatna says he loves milk. Okay. I got to drink almond milk. If I have milk, Yeah, man. Almond milk for me.
Oh, high
Almond,
C.
soy, or anything. Any dairy, man. Dairy is the
pretty good.
Dairy's the killer. In fact, they come like that.
Oh, that's dairy, man. Oh man. Not good. Not good.
Yeah.
Yoo-hoo. Never care for Yoo-hoo. Oof.
Yeah, you learn to look at the labels, man.
You learn.
That stuff have dairy in it, man.
I love me some mango juice. Ask Mika about the mango juice.
Oh, the mangoes will do that to you too if you were not.
And not from here, from over there.
Yeah.
Real good.
What about pizza, Dan? Can you eat pizza?
Not anymore. I used to. If I take a bunch of enzyme pills, lactose pills,
you're good.
Load up on them. I mean, shoot, man, I could down them. I love pizza.
Squirt is really good. I like Squirt.
That's a bad name. That's a bad name. Squirt with pizza and so we're talking drinks. Yeah.
Okay, let's vote old school. Mr. Pibb or Dr. Pepper?
Ooh, tough. That's
good.
Nice.
I'm going.
Nice.
I think I'm gonna go with the Pibb.
I'm gonna go with the Pibb.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Pibb.
The
red Squirt. Oh, ruby red. That stuff is. Oof.
How about root beers? Mug root beer or Barks?
I like Barks.
I like A&W.
A&W.
I like Barks.
A&W root beer, man.
Do
you remember did you ever have the A&W where you drive up to the
right
and give me a Papa burger? Huh?
A Papa burger,
I think there's only
a
one
root beer float, and some fries.
Yeah, the root beer float, man.
Root beer floats are awesome.
Telling you.
Dad's root beer. Yeah, there you go. Dad's root beer. That's underrated.
Yeah, IBC root beer is pretty good.
IBC.
Yeah, Henry's. Yeah.
The IBC.
Sarsaparilla is pretty good too. You like some sarsaparilla?
How about some IBC black cherry cream soda? Woo!
Cream soda. The
black cherry version, awesome.
You look like a Fanta orange guy to me, Eric. Fanta orange.
Fanta.
Yeah, you look like a giant. That's why you like the Giants.
The Fanta is awesome, man.
All right, here we go. 7-Up or Sprite?
7-Up.
Sprite.
7-Up.
Yeah, I gotta go 7-Up.
Yeah.
Tab? No.
Pepsi or Coke?
Tab?
Pepsi or Coke?
I like Pepsi, but a lot of people like Coke.
I never like Coke.
I'm a Pepsi guy, man.
I'm Pepsi, yeah.
Give me a $1.50 hot dog at Costco with that Pepsi, and
best deal in town, man. The hot dog and the Pepsi for $1.50. Oh my god!
You can't beat that, man.
You can't.
Go there at noon, man. It's people like 75 years old and up, man. They're just swarming that place like flies on dog crap, man. It's just like just unbelievable.
You know what was so bad for you is Mountain Dew.
Oh yeah, Mountain
that
Dew.
has so much. Oh, I actually liked it at one point, but Mom kept it away from me. I was already hyper as a kid, and then you give me that stuff.
Remember Jolt when you were a kid? It's supposed to have double the caffeine or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Boy, this show has taken a huge swerve.
Oh yeah, we could go different ways, different directions, different
Absolutely.
topics.
Hey, Coke. Will B says Coke wrecks his stomach for whatever reason. I'll tell you what, Will. In about 10 weeks, I got something else that's going to wreck your stomach. Week 12, buddy. Coming after you with my new team that'll get newer every week. And I'll crush you. I'll give you the orange crush. Speaking of taking a drinks, the orange crush is coming after Will B.
What is going on? You know what destroys me? Power. I'll never forget. I went to the Reno Air Races. And I packed up a bunch of water and then Powerade. I should have gone to Gatorade, but after I drank that Powerade, literally a half hour later, I was like, what in the hell is going on with my stomach? At first, I didn't even put it together. And then I took another drink of one. No, it was like pain. No, none of that. None of that.
It was blocked up.
It wasn't even blocked up. It was like a sharp pain. And I was like, all right, I'm done with that. And I started drinking water and I was fine. Yeah.
Oh,
Powerade,
man.
forget about it. Stay away from it.
Would you have one of these?
No, nah. I was all good. Just hurt like hell. If Eric has to shave his head, Dan has to try to grow hair.
No problem. I'll do it. Come on, Eric. $300 is a lot of money for you to shave that hair as fast as your hair grows.
Look,
seriously, man.
He's still trying.
Take that ear thing off your head. Let's see how thick that is.
Yeah, it's oh, you should see it. I'll let it go for a while. I could really let it go.
Oh man, you look like you got an afro almost.
Oh, it's not even close. Give me about.
You're gonna look like what was that singer? Oh man, Ike. Who was that? Los.
Ike. I'm not Ike Turner.
Ike Turner.
Ike. What are you talking? What the hell are we going there? Will Martinez says Dan has traded almost every player he has drafted.
Not really.
I think you have, except for Josh Allen. I think everyone else has been traded.
No, I got Devontae Smith still. I got who else do I have?
2 players.
I do have Kyron Williams on my other fantasy team, and he will be elevated to starter now that he is the starter. Would have been nice if they would have announced that he was starting how
about that? And Meth had him on the bench too, and he had over 20 points.
Yeah,
and I was like, poor MF. He left. Who did he leave on the bench last week? Somebody, I can't. Who was it? And remember his bench gave him 20 something points. It was the same thing. Slice, I remember Slice. Come on, Val. Calm down there. Calm down.
Week to week.
Yep.
Week to week.
But if that calf is serious, then yeah, that's.
There's Eric.
What are you doing? Oh my gosh! What are you doing?
Take that thing off. Take that thing off again. Your
look, it's not even close. Look at that. Not even close.
I don't know.
Not
what do you think,
close.
Chad?
I'm hearing the shaft. I'm hearing the shaft music in the background.
I think, hey, come on, Eric.
Oh man, that's not even close.
You remember Dr. J used to look a little bit like that? Can you imagine?
Mark Graves said he looks like Isaac from The Love Boat.
Oh,
that's a good one, Mark.
Oh, that was good. That was good.
Hey, let me look at my team real quick. You guys said I have only 2 guys. My team, okay, here it is. I'm pulling it up. Josh Allen, I drafted him. Devontae Smith, I drafted him. That's 2. Derrick Henry, I drafted him. That's 3. Gerald Everett, that's 4. Jared Goff, that's 5. Christian Watson, that's 6. Mozart's gone. He'll be gone, but 6. And Taylor, 7. I got 7 of 15 still on my team.
Half. You traded half your roster.
Risky.
But it's working
has
out.
My team improved?
Yes, it has.
Is it? So, I got a D for my draft. They said. I wonder what they'd call this lineup now. They'd probably give it a C because they don't know what they're doing. So, MF, we should have had a kicker. I would have liked to have a kicker. I would have drafted Moody because people were sleeping on Moody. I told you that Jake Moody was going to be a good kicker. I had him drafted when I did a mock draft for the 49ers back in April, I had the 49ers drafting Ronnie Bell and Jake Moody, 2 of their picks. Pretty good, huh? Out of all the players out there, I did pretty good with that. I didn't get anybody else, but I said Jake Moody. I didn't think they'd take him in round 3. I think I had him picking Moody around the 5th or 6th round. But I think he probably would have been gone. People don't realize the value of a kicker. A guy that can hit him from 50 and we saw that today, 57. You saw that, Los. That thing was good from 63 plus.
Yeah.
That thing was.
Yep. He was money at Michigan, and he, kicking in Michigan in those cold games and
in some snow areas. Yeah.
He kicked in some big games and not great weather. So I like Moody. I don't know if I would have taken him in the 3rd round, but they had intel that somebody wanted him in the 4th. So, that's kind of the Niners' MO. When they like somebody, they will take him higher than he's projected.
Yeah, he was a 99th pick. They also had the 101st and 102nd pick. So it was like they weren't going to pick again until I can't remember how many picks they had to go. They probably figured he'd be gone in one of their 3. People panic because he missed a 57-yarder in a game and then he missed a 41-yarder. And they're panicking in preseason. They're panicking. These are all the content geeks out there. I don't call them creators. I call them geeks. And all the media. The majority of the media guys that take their little pad and pencil, they took up their pad and pencil because they got cut from the football team. Or they didn't try out because they loved their pencils so much because they were pencil neck geeks. We used to put those kids in the trash can at school.
It's a little bit interesting to me that Robbie Gould, as good as a kicker as he is, was not picked up by one team. Not one. Makes you kind of think that, not being able to kick past 50 yards and all your kickoffs are coming up short, which gives teams the ability to run it back.
Right. Moody kicked one out of bounds today, but then, he's got the leg. I noticed Wisnowski started the first kickoff. I thought it was Wisnowski. Maybe not. You know what? Maybe it was Moody because Moody's number 4. Wasn't Wisnowski number 4 last year?
Yeah.
Okay. So. Got me confused. Yeah. So, Moody's he's got the leg and he's accurate. He's going to miss some people, he's not going to have a perfect season, but
that's what the Niners are going to have to do in the coming years.
I think Gould's problem is his agent. I don't know if he's got an agent or representing him or if he's doing it himself, but he may have priced himself out of the market. Maybe he's wanting too much to take a.
He wanted about $5 to $6 million.
He's not. No one's going to give him that at this point. League minimum, whatever that may be. Maybe he gets, if a kicker goes down for the whole season instead of just 2 weeks, maybe he gets a couple million, but we'll see. The Niner Gould will probably get picked up at some point.
Thanks, Val. I hope.
So we have Gallen versus Alex Wood Tuesday night, right, Dan?
Alex Wood?
No, not Alex Wood. Alex Cobb.
Oh, Cobb starting.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to take a little laser. Take a little red laser right to his hip. No, I'm kidding. We'll see. It'll be interesting. But
go D-backs.
Yeah, if they just by Wednesday afternoon the Giants could be out of it. You know what? They could bow out and nobody will notice because the Niner game will be the talk will be all about the Niners on Thursday, Wednesday going into tomorrow night's game. Then the Thursday, Giants are lucky this week because Sports Talk Radio is going to probably give them somewhat of a pass because the Niners dominate the airwaves, and they're playing Thursday night. So tomorrow is going to be, instead of talking about the Giants losing 3 of 4 in Colorado, it's going to be about the Niners all day tomorrow. And then Tuesday, they'll start talking a little bit about the New York Giants. And then Wednesday, then Thursday, it'll be all, they might have some little talk about the Giants. And then Thursday night, the Giants will get beat by the Dodgers in LA, and they will have lost maybe 2 to Arizona, be out of it. And everybody will be talking about the Niner game Thursday night. And then, of course, the Friday, the same. And they'll go into the weekend, and they'll come back, and then Niners won't be playing for a while. So next week, the week after this next week, they'll probably catch up to the Giants, but who knows? Will Martinez, the Giants are now 3rd on the channel. It's NFL, 49ers, followed by NorCal Sports, Fantasy Football, and then the Giants, laughing out loud. Yeah, it's actually a little more interesting talking about fantasy football. Too bad we couldn't get we should have. I wish we – can you start up a league in mid-season? Can you get one going?
There's one, I think, for the second half of the season that you can do.
It'd be great to get the chat.
Hey, Will Martinez and the Warriors open up camp October 5th.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's right. Hey, are they going to sign we'll find out this week if they're going to sign
Dwight Howard?
Dwight Howard.
I hope so. They need some size.
What do you
get some size in there?
They didn't pick up JaVale McGee. They did pick up some center out of Spain that was drafted in 21 as a number 1 draft pick with Houston. He's been moved around a little bit. He's on a 2-way contract. I guess whatever happened to the one guy that played at Sacramento, the guy, was it Lyle? Was it Trey Lyle? Is that his name?
Big man?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. That sounds right.
I think that's his name. They gave him I thought they were giving him a tryout. I'm not sure what's going on. They definitely – I think Kerr's figured out they need a big guy because what happened in the FIBA basketball, they got beat by Germany and
by big men.
Big men, yeah. They didn't have any big men.
They just think they can always win small. And
Will B says, I think you can create a league as far into as mid-season with Yahoo. Okay. Well, that would be good. We should create another league.
Sean says we should, or not.
Can you imagine being in a fantasy league where there are no trades?
Ooh. Oh,
you're stuck with who you draft, other than waiver moves.
Brutal.
There are some leagues that are like that. No trades.
Which league was that? What'd you say?
I said there's some leagues out there that there are no trades.
Oh, that would be so boring.
Yeah,
I wouldn't know what to do with my spare time.
It's just waiver moves.
Man,
it always takes 2 to trade, though. It always takes 2.
Yeah, Senior says, hey, we should make this publicly viewable so everyone can see it. Sean should be able to do it.
Make what? How do you do that?
I don't know. Sean probably knows how to do it.
Trock says, what would I do with no trades? I don't know, Trock. I might just work on one right now with you. It sounds like we haven't had any dealings. Let's get to know one another here. Let's see what I could put together for Trock.
Hey, MF, check this out. So I'm in a fantasy baseball league, but it's not head to head. It is straight rotisserie baseball, like the true measure of who knows players and stats, starting from day 1 till the last game of the season. So there's 2 weeks left. I'm holding on. I'm 4 points ahead of second place. So basically there's like 12 categories of baseball: batting average, home runs, OPS. For pitching, it's strikeouts per 9, wins, ERA, all the stolen bases for hitting. So there's like 12 different categories. So there's 12 teams. If you have the highest amount of stats in one category, you get 12 points, and so on and so on. So they add that up, and that's how you see who's in first place. So I know fantasy head-to-head is fun when we go, match up, but that rotisserie style is the true indication of fantasy knowledge. Because head-to-head, like look at what I put up last week with Tua and Tyreek Hill. I knew Tyreek Hill was going to have a less game. I knew Belichick always takes out the best player on the opposing team. So I was expecting him to have a lesser game. So it's always about matchups. But fantasy baseball is a lot of work, man. You got to change up your lineup all the time. But it's fun, especially when you're in first. Hopefully I can finish it out because that's a nice big pot at the end.
Nice. Nice.
It's Yahoo. It's Yahoo, Nate. Yahoo. If you really love baseball, get into a Yahoo fantasy league, strictly rotisserie. You draft but you draft individual pitchers. You don't draft pitching staffs like some leagues do. So like the kid from Tampa was my first pitcher, McClanahan, and he did great until he got hurt. So you got to balance your team. You got to have a little power and a little speed. And, the reason I'm in first place, guys, what do I always preach on this channel? I like guys that hit. So I draft guys that hit 260, 270 and have some power. There's a lot of guys in our league that went for power, but their batting average sucks. Their on-base percentage sucks. Their stolen base sucks. So while they may be higher in homers, they're in last in those other three categories. So I do practice what I preach. I draft my team with hitters that can hit the ball a little bit, not just power, and have speed. Like Corbin Carroll's on my team. Guy has like 45 stolen bases and 30 homers. Julio Rodriguez is on my team. Acuna's on my team. So, like guys that hit for average.
There you go.
Yep, it's fun. No, I don't do fantasy basketball anymore. I need to have some piece of mine. I used to. Fantasy basketball is cool too. Somewhere out there, people are doing fantasy hockey. I'm not sure how, but I need to do fantasy hockey. Fantasy has taken sports and how we watch it to a whole different level. I mean, God, to a whole different level.
When Eric comes back.
There he is, Farhan Romo.
Look at the hair growing on his face, just like Eric.
Yeah, Eric should buy one of those little things that you put over your head to make it look like you're bald and just go as Farhan for Halloween at least.
Yeah.
He would, get the glasses just like that, have the little scowl on your face, and then pretend that you know baseball, and he'll pass in flying colors. Trick or treat.
When he comes back, he'll be like, "What the heck? Does Eric have purple glasses too?"
He can get some.
Yeah, I think the chat should really pitch in that money for him.
Ain't happening.
There you are, buddy. Look at that. See, you got to leave the little widgets up there.
Senior, I traded for.
Hey, there's another picture
Julio.
of him.
I traded for when he was struggling earlier in the year. I traded for him.
Eric, turn to the side just a little bit. Turn your head just to the side, just a hair.
Which way? This way?
There you go.
Oh.
Nice. Big smile.
Big smile?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Turn your head though. Look at that. Look what you did. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think it's you. I think that's you. Man.
That's not me. Not even close, man.
Hey, the chat called it out.
I don't care what the chat says.
Eric.
Oh, man.
What is this brand here?
Hey, Eric, highlight a senior's comment. You'll laugh. There you go. There you go. Go down.
Oh, maybe we should dress up at Halloween. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't it funny how Dan is Greg Johnson and he can fire the two of us? Kind of reality. Hey, you're not cutting it, man. You're gone.
It just
hey, good to see Ryan. Good to see Ryan.
Yeah. It's nice to see him.
Yeah.
So
Eddie, Eric might get jumped if he actually goes as far home for Halloween. Breaking news: Farhan gets beaten in the streets while trick or treating. Oh man, that's pretty.
It would be great if I was Greg Johnson. If I was the real Greg Johnson.
Not Pops. I think people get confused. It's not the old man. It's the son.
Yeah, that's Charles Johnson. If I was Greg Johnson and had the authority and power over Eric as
Farhan,
what do you think I would do?
I'd be gone.
Boom. Just like that. Gone.
Oh, shit.
Get out of my city. Don't come back. Are you Gabe?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Gabe stays. No, Gabe goes. There it is. I'm Greg Johnson, left with my team. What do I do now? Let me get these guys to run it.
Oh man. Careful when you're hitting those buttons. You like to ban people for some reason. What do you do?
Huh?
Remember when you banned Neck?
Oops.
See?
Yeah. Necron, that was, yeah.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in there somewhere.
Is that Mickey Mouse?
That's Mickey Mouse, yes.
No Mickey Mouse on the show.
What? Are you a communist?
Dan, what's going to be interesting Tuesday night is every Giants game I've ever gone since I've moved here has been 60-70% Giants fans. This one might be slightly tilted towards Arizona. We'll see.
Should I go down there and scream at Kapler? Hey, Gabe, worry about the game instead of what you look like.
Oh, hey, how about that tweet I sent you guys, huh?
Yeah, that was good.
With Greg Counsell?
Yeah.
He's into the game. He knows what's going on. He saw that but even before the Grand Slam left, he was already on the phone making a change to his bullpen because he knew, okay, got to get the win. Yeah, how about that?
Yeah.
Frankenstein.
Take a sign.
Dan, or the stunner.
Take a sign.
How about all three? All three.
Gabe's going to be at the downtown Phoenix Steakhouse giving the review, right?
Oh, yeah. I wonder what kind of review he'll come up with. What do you think it'll be?
Tomorrow's an off day.
Let's not talk about
They're going to be in town tomorrow, off day. They'll be at a restaurant somewhere on Monday night.
No.
Yeah. Tomorrow's an off day. They'll be in town already.
That's right. But what do you think he's going to view?
What do you think? Where do you think he's going to
$2, Hope, Mark. Appreciate that, buddy.
I don't know. I don't know what he'll do.
We are deciding what to wear for the game.
He collaborated on some
come on.
burgers on a recent trip to Denver. The mission continues to be find or create the best burgers anywhere, and we were on the right track. Really was onion sauce with Brothers Bourbon adds a nice hit of flavor. The vibes with the crew were A+. Now it's off to New York City, so I'll take any Rex for burger joints. Hit me up. I had nothing to do with the garlic fries, but Chef Adam and I at Hop Dottie collaborated on some smoky, juicy, top-shelf burgers on a recent trip to Denver. The mission continues to be find or create the best burgers anywhere, and we were on the right track. Really was feeling the onion sauce with Brothers Bourbon adds a nice hit of flavor. The vibes with the crew were A+. Now it's off to New York City, so I'll take any Rex for burger joints. Hit me up.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Your manager for your San Francisco Giants, Gabe Kapler, giving food reviews.
There's a burger spot in Scottsdale that they actually put peanut butter on their burger. And before you think that it's like completely nasty, like it wasn't too bad. You just never know sometimes. It wasn't bad. He'll probably be at that spot because it's
no. You need to find a place that serves raw food. Wherever they sell raw food, that's where he's going to be. You watch.
Sashimi, you mean?
And he kind of likes the raw beef. Whatever the hell that means.
Let's see. They were in. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Live from
That would be classic. Remember how you did the parody of maybe you need to do a parody of Kapler and his food reviews. That would be great. Film yourself going into a McDonald's.
Yeah, rehab burger. That's it. That's it. Scottsdale.
Oh man. Well, fellas, it's been a long day.
Yeah,
I think that's enough for tonight. At least for me. I've been
Need your rest for Tuesday.
Yeah, that's right. We'll talk in the green room, figure out what we're gonna do. But tomorrow night, Monday night, Giants are off. Monday Night Football, who's playing? 2 games, right?
I think there's 2.
Pittsburgh and Cleveland.
And Carolina, New Orleans. Yeah, a couple of division games. Are they going on simultaneously? Are they starting at the same time?
I don't think so.
I'm not sure. Thanks, Mark. Hey, appreciate the donations. Thank you.
Yeah, right on, Mark. Appreciate you.
Yeah, man. Thank you, Mark. Really, really appreciate that.
Don't forget to hit that like button, everybody.
They are both 4:15 for Saints Panthers on ESPN, ESPN2, and then ABC ESPN Plus is Browns Steelers.
Have a good night, Matthew.
So they'll both be going on a little bit same time, but they'll finish different times. So
Mark wants to know where you guys are sitting.
We don't know yet.
All right.
I think what we do, Los, is just go get some tickets right on the street, right before game time.
Game time. Game time app.
Game time app. Pull up the MLB app. We'll find somebody selling them on the StubHub, something like that. Get in real cheap.
I don't know. It's kind of an important game. I don't think it'll be all that cheap. Not like normal.
Yeah, but I don't think there'll be that many people there on a Tuesday night. 30, 25, 30, you think?
30.
Yeah. Should be fun. Diamondbacks are...
What's that restaurant in left field? You should get seats up there and just have some food.
Heroku, watch yourself.
Thanks, Val. Hey, guys, make sure you guys go check out Frank Red. He's still on. So after we sign off here, go check out Frank.
Who do I play this week coming up next week? I want to see who I play because
don't tell me that. Hey, Mitchell and Ness, I used to go to the Reno Air Races all the time. Which class collided? Was it the Unlimited? I hope not. We don't need more of that. For those of you guys who don't know about that stuff, I used to go to that.
That happens from time to time.
I got Will Martinez this week. Interesting. All right. So
Frank Red's channel is in the dungeon. Hold on, I'll type it out here.
So everybody, we'll be back. You guys, you want to take tomorrow night off, or you want to come back tomorrow after Monday Night Football? I'm thinking maybe a night off. What do you think?
Up to you guys.
Yeah, unless something breaks of interest, I think it's a day off tomorrow.
You bet, Mark.
On the NorCal Sports Network. We'll be back Tuesday night. Los and I will probably be doing it on our phones.
If you want to do that, or you want to wait till you get home, it's up to you.
We'll see.
That'll be pretty late.
Pretty late. We might just sit in our seats for a little while and do a little show and let you run it.
That's fine.
Yeah. So, Game Time app for tickets, cheapest, or Geek Seat. There you go, Justin. Geek Seat.
I'm gonna charge people $10 if they want to get on TV sitting around us to get on the show.
That's funny.
Get me and Dan some drinks.
There we go. All right, everybody. Have a great one. Niners go win. They're 2-0. Now they've got the next 3 games at home. So pretty nice. They'll be sitting at home for 3 weeks with the Giants, the Arizona Cardinals, and the Dallas Cowboys. So hopefully the Niners can, kind of go 8-1,
Thanks, Will.
8-0 before their bye, 7-1, 8-0 before their bye week. That would be great. Giants win again, 1 of 3 in Colorado. They come to Arizona Tuesday and Wednesday, and we'll be all over it. And you guys have a great one. Those in the fantasy trade in the NorCal Sports Network, be close to your phones. Trades could come your way anytime. You never know when Dealer Dan gets the itch and decides to swing a deal. All right, everybody. Till Tuesday. Arrivederci. Ciao.
Woo!